Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler. I am your host, MeleeWizard, and since I was bringing Therion in anyway, I went ahead and checked the last couple dungeons for those purple chests. The one we were just in last time turns out to have a Galbreaker, which is actually an improvement. It doesn't have any abilities, but it's still an improvement. The one back in the Lizard Man's den was nothing, unfortunately. Anyway, let's see, where was that tavern again? Where was that tavern again? Because it wasn't in there. No, not. Why do I keep forgetting where these places are? There you are. Okay. Alright, so we got Tressa's Chapter 3. A little bit underleveled for everyone that's not Ulbrich, but hopefully it won't be so bad. I have a feeling that I might have to do some level grinding for the rest of these Chapter 3s. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the Merchant's Fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. It's about time I updated the notebook. I'm on my way to the Merchant's Fair in Grandport. But first, I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully, I'll be as lucky as he was. All right. It's time I had a look around this place.
All right.
Let the search begin. Shiny. Excuse me, could you tell me about this map? That old thing. Don't really know where it came from. Found it in the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leaves off it this way.
Oh?
Mind if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. From the looks of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it.
Oh.
I think there's something written here, but the characters are strange. I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar.
Oh!
Balthazar! As in the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? And this is his treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. It must be worth a fortune! Give me that! Lady Luck is on my side today. Now, let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. Right. But I didn't come here for candy. Do I at least get the candy in my inventory? No. Because I know there's a candy item. Tressa, wherever could this pirate treasure be? I'm not sure, but I'd love to find out. Wouldn't it be amazing putting your faith in that ancient map, sailing the high seas, braving tempests and storms? Oh yes, what an adventure that would be. Why, just imagining it has my heart all aflutter. Ophelia, so you have the spirit of adventure in you too? I certainly do. Oh, how I yearn for the romance of the open seas. When I was just a small girl, I'd often watch the boys playing at pirates. Oh, I used to play at pirates too. Captain Tressa, Scourge of the Seas. Don't you know it? My motto was, another day, another treasure. I can see you now, wearing a bandana and brandishing a wooden cutlass. I overdid it at times. Sometimes the boys would break into tears and run home. Yes, I can see that too. Oh my.
Phew. Time for a break.
I already wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. He had only one true treasure in the whole world.
Hello there.
Good to see you making use of that notebook. We meet again, lass.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh.
Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Oh dear. Sink me! I'd be ready to make a grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ye?
What?
Nick and Knack?
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you bird-brained ninny. You're that kid what gave us quite the lashing back in Dribble Slime. It's Ripple Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's
Mac.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Captain? Aye, our pirating days be behind us. We be working under a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bastral. Now we be having the honor of calling him our captain.
Whoa!
I'm glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right, you are, Captain. Now, look alive, you half-drowned dodo. There's work to be done. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
I'm still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I can manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
you don't say.
Well, there's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it that you've deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it. Oh, a yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh.
Were you two close?
Aye.
Aye. Balthazar and I were like brothers.
Oh.
Balthazar? As in, that Balthazar? Which Balthazar, lass? The Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be?
They may just be one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
Yes.
Yep, follow me.
Hey.
Excuse me, sir, it's me again.
Welcome.
Welcome back, young lady. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime.
I'm sorry.
That I couldn't.
Hmm?
What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are ye? This is Captain Leon Bastral.
Ah!
Leon Bastral? Scourge of the Seas? I don't want to believe it, but there's no mistaking that blue spear. I heard all about ye in your famous words. What were they again? The strong take while the weak quake? Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Ha! Do you take me for a fool? I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. This certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You really don't plan to steal it, do you? I see. So the rumors of the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
Huh? He sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two were as close as the stories say, then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But
However, it's a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense. Uh-huh.
What?
But earlier he said he was just going to throw it away. That's because he didn't think it had any worth at the time. Things change quickly.
Hmm.
If you're truly the Leon Bastral, then I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
you see,
I am but a lowly merchant, you see, nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there is one thing we have in common, a desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbart's shield? Edbart was a servant of the king of Farain. His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legend says he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor that it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen across it somewhere, Mr. Bastral, I'd be happy to trade it for the map. How dare he use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
hey,
Are you really just going to leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight.
Oh.
Okay. He says he doesn't need it, but I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. You said you'd trade the map for Edbard's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Uh-huh. You really want that map, don't you? I do, for Mr. Leon's sake. I could steal it for you, you know. I'd rather you didn't. I can handle this myself. He wants a trade, and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who's the best merchant around. Well, I see my help's not needed here. Thought I'd act the gallant type, but clearly you're a lady who prefers the leading role. You bet. After all, how could I call myself a real merchant if I refused this challenge? How indeed. I'm curious. Never mind. You're plot relevant, so... Alright. Let's see if we can find any hints towards that... Well, I see a shield.
Hello.
Aha! And it blatantly does not let me steal. Thankfully, it's not the most expensive thing in the world. Let's see, was there anything of note here? No. I see someone off in the corner there. How do I get to... Did I ever talk to you? No, it's just a bunch of candy. Fair enough. All right. Thought maybe it'd be something bigger than that, but oh well. At least I looked. So even now, that's still only 3%. All right. Here's the shield you wanted.
Ah.
Back so soon?
Of course.
I made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver. Fud. Oh yeah. Yep. My word. I can't believe you actually found it. But this symbol and this weight. And all these scars. There's no mistaking it. This is the real deal.
Most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map, as promised. But however did you manage to get this shield? I'm a merchant. We have our ways. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. At the moment, I'm just curious as to where all this will end up going. I brought something for you.
Huh?
Balthazar's map. Don't tell me you went through the trouble of finding the shield for that. Then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shop?
You see,
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. I felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. About Balthazar and me. We were but lads when the sea first called to us, and as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I, the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
Aye, aye, sir!
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think you'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure, if you don't mind.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in the slums, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Balthazar. He was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away, toward a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us, until one day.
Can I tell you something, Leon? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing, but it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I be thinking about.
Leon, do you have something precious to you? Aye, fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If ye win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Oh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
I win. Ye hand over your most precious treasure.
And who gets to decide that? What that most precious treasure is, I wonder. That's how our final race began. But Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match. This map shows the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
It's the only one of its kind in the whole world. It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he'd plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it.
Oh.
That's why you left it in the shop. Precisely. You made a proper trade for this, lass. So it belongs to you now. However you use it is up to you. Up to me. Mr. Leon lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. The Forgotten Grotto? Okay. So they were friends, I see. What is it, Tressa? Well, it sounds like Mr. Leon and Mr. Balthazar got along so well. If they had worked together as pirates, they would have been unbeatable. So why did they insist on being rivals instead? Mayhap they vied with each other precisely because they admired each other so. When a man of action meets another, his first instinct is to prove himself better. I understand well the hearts of men like Leon. I once felt the same about Earhart. What is it this time? You're a thoughtful one today. The look on your face just now. It reminded me so much of Mr. Leon's face when you talked about Mr. Balthazar. Oh, is that so? Path to the Forgotten Grotto. Okay. Well, at least make my way through here, I suppose. See what kind of enemies we got, I guess.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
No,
Okay, at least it's enemies that I've seen before.
I will cut you down.
My turn. You're too kind.
Here I go. I'll do my best.
The battle is truly joined.
I will cut you down!
I should have boosted that up to do more damage to the mushrooms, but oh well.
Let's do this. Thank you. My turn now. Flames, burn this.
I should have tried a different element to see if it would have been for the board.
Slow. Out of my way. The battle is truly joined.
Oh, okay. Thought you had a bit more health than that.
Year 2. And that's that.
I should have done the SP one, just so I get the SP back for it, but oh well. Right, I think... I don't remember if I had seen it, but I had gotten the last, another skill for Tressa, and I don't remember if I had shown that off on camera or not. Definitely a nice thing. Oh, see some treasure up there. And honestly, that might be a better option than having inner strength. Because having the SP cut in half, while still having the regen, even if it's slightly less, that would probably be pretty good. Oh, lovely.
The battle is truly joined.
Let's do this.
Okay.
My turn now.
Spear, and if you're using
Fire, burn strong.
I thought it would be fire weakness on those crabs if they were using ice.
Well then,
Well, let's try lightning then. Okay, it worked on the crabs, but not the bird.
How about you?
You know what? Heal you.
Shall be healed.
let's do this.
Year 2.
Okay, and they're weak to daggers.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
What's it do?
Actually,
Won't hold back. I'll do my best. Here I go. Be engulfed in my blizzard.
yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be ice, but I feel like it was worth trying anyway. I suspect they're probably going to be weak to wind or something. You know what? Let's see how much of a difference that actually makes. She was getting 10 before. Or she was regening for 12.
Have at you.
Will not my turn now. There! My turn now.
Sure.
Blood up.
Okay,
I'll do my
that's
best.
actually pretty potent there. So that might be a good replacement for inner strength.
Fire, burn strong. I hope I've grown more able.
I thought there was one other skill that I might have gotten off camera. Was it on Ophelia? Saving grace. Oh, right, I have that. I thought there was something else though. I could have sworn I remember seeing an ability that that made mass targeting abilities single target, but did more damage or something like that. That's gonna annoy me now until I remember what that was, or which skill that was, or who has it.
Let us fight with honor.
I'll not be defeated.
Might as well get them broken early.
Now then, I will cut you down. Too slow.
My turn now. Blood arrows.
If I can afford being able to spam that of all things is something.
My turn now. I'll do my best. The flame guides us true.
Nice follows too. I could have sworn that somebody had something. Oh well. I'll have to look into that later. But anyway, I guess join me next time when we head into the Forgotten Grotto, and we'll see what ends up guarding that one gem, because I can only imagine we're not just going to go in and grab it. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.